Hey there, good morning. I started typing one of my bullet pointed information rich emails that I'm sure you've come to know and love, right? But instead I figured I'd take a step back and go ahead and send you another video message to inform you about some of the changes and the clarifications, really, not a change, but the clarifications that have been made to some of this PPP Flexibility Act information. So as you know, part of the forgiveness has always been that your forgiveness at 100% is tied to your employee count. So your ability to get your employee numbers back up to where they were before the PPP loan was funded. So at the time of forgiveness, the understanding is that they'll look at the numbers from the application process and compare those to the numbers at your forgiveness application. If you're not able to get back to your full employee count, the amount of the loan forgiven can be reduced. The employees, though, that do not count against you, so if you had attrition for certain reasons, the employees will not count against you in that calculation. Those reasons are voluntary resignations, so no call, no shows. If you bring someone back and then they start not showing up, we all know that that's voluntary. But then also those that voluntarily resign during this, those do not count against you. Also those that are termed for cause. So if there was a violation of policy, any type of performance issue that had to be addressed during this time and you had to let an employee go for good, clear, documented reasons, those will not count against you. And then for the third reason, it was those that choose not to come back to work when you recall them. So that means that you have given an official notice of recall, either verbal, you can give them a call, or you can provide a written letter, and I have a template for that if I haven't sent it to you already. And then the employee chooses not to come back for whatever reason. We have had the conversations that those that refuse to come back because of a COVID-19 related reason or health concern, they may still keep their eligibility for unemployment, but that is up to the unemployment division. We still have to report those employees. But then we also know that there are some employees that have chosen not to come back because they're making more on unemployment with the additional subsidy that they're getting through July. So with that said, if you have an employee that chooses not to come back to work for any reason, new guidance that the SBA has put out about the forgiveness and the employee counts says specifically that those employees will only not count towards the calculation if you provided the documentation needed to the state unemployment department within 30 days of that recall notice. That is a clarity that was not there before. And I know that I have sent you information about those employees and what to do if someone doesn't come back. And I sent that list of information, but that 30-day timeline is critical now because it could impact your forgiveness. So in the body of this email, you will find a link to where this guidance came from the department's website. And it'll also have, again, the information that I need from you. If you have somebody that does not choose to come back to work when you recall them, send me a list of that information, exactly what's in the email. I will forward that to our unemployment team and we will get them reported to the state for you as part of our unemployment administration. With that said, yes, it's 30 days, but please send that to me before the 30-day mark so that there's enough time for our unemployment team to report that to the state, because we have had increased unemployment claims activity, as you can imagine, and we want to make sure that we get that filed timely in a way that we can protect you and not burden our team again too much. So if you have questions on this, give me a call, let me know. Again, there's additional information in the email. But other than that, I hope it was good to see a face of where this information is coming from, not just all the bullet points in my emails. Happy Friday Eve, and I hope to talk or see you soon.